So today I'm going for a walk in Letham Glen. This is a woodland walk in Leven in the Broome area. That's in Fife in Scotland. And the name Letham Glen is actually from a man who back in, I believe it was around the early 1900s, it was a local farmer called John Letham. He donated £1,000 for the glen to be revamped. So that's where it got its name from. I believe it was around 1925 that the glen got reopened under that name. That's when the local council bought it over, which would be Fife Council. So yeah, this is the back entrance. Up, obviously around here is the places that I've been before, filming around, all the farmlands. It was actually quite interesting to read about the history of this place. I only saw it on a Facebook post. I actually never knew it was known as other names before. So before he donated it, and it must have been before the local council and everything bought it over, it was officially known as Cellar Hole Den, but the locals called it Spinky Den. And then obviously it got renamed when he done that, which was very good. At the front of the glen there's a big like a entrance that was constructed, and it's got 1925 dated on it, but it does say online that that wasn't actually constructed until 1930. I'll put in the description a link to the website, which gives a lot of information of the history of this place. It's mainly, you've got a couple woodland walks and then a parking that at the front. This is the furthest point at the back of the glen that you can reach. You can't go any further, as with paths anyway, unless you want to try and climb along that, but probably not advisable. But yeah, so this is the woodland walk. There's basically kind of two ways you can go. You can go off to the left there or down to the right. They both lead to the same end, and then when you get down that end, as I was saying, there's a children's park. There used to be a swimming pool, which is no longer there, so it's now known as, I think it's Sunken Garden, which I'll show later on in the video, but it used to be a swimming pool. You've also got like a community type building. I think there used to be like art classes and things that went on in there. I'm not too sure what goes on now, if it's still the same thing or if there's something different. And it's normally quite peaceful and quiet here. It also says online this is the location that the first ever Rose Queen was crowned, which was in 1938. That's the thing that goes on in Leven. I don't know too much information about the actual Rose Queen events. this part here, kind of your halfway mark. There's the odd couple paths that lead off to the side that take you out different directions of the glen. As you can tell, it is obviously autumn. That's the orange leaves all fell into the ground. It always looks nice at this time of year, especially when you've got a peaceful day like this and it's actually pretty warm. You usually always see the council doing things to maintain the glen. And there's some huts that are still, like many buildings that are still around. These used to actually contain animals years ago, but there's no animals now in them. There's one of the old huts there that used to be. And the wishing well, that used to be open, but it's been sealed. It looks like it's still the craft centre, as it says in there. Then you've got the park to the right there. I'm just heading down towards the sunken garden. This is the bit over here that used to be the swimming pool. And there we are. There's the big thing with 1925 in it, Letham Glen. It also does have a free car park. So if you want to visit by car, you've just got to watch because it's got a height restriction, so you're not getting any big vans or camper vans in there. It's also got public toilets. I'm not open all the time, not 24/7, but they are normally open during the day, I think. And that's the car park. But the good thing around Leven is everywhere's practically got no parking restrictions, and there's no paid parking. I think in the whole of Leven, I think I see there's one paid car park, but literally nobody uses it.